What's going on, guys? I just wanted to have a little topic about what would happen if there's no EOC, no RSO7, no RuneScape 3, which I guess is EOC, and what RuneScape would be like. Personally, I think it wouldn't be too much different. I mean, the game obviously would be different from how it is now, okay? But the people who play, how many players are, I honestly don't think it'll be too much different. People quit because of these updates. People like '07, but people quit because of EOC, and people quit because '07 gets boring. But pre-EOC and pre-RS07 or old school RuneScape, I think people would still be getting bored of the game because I really don't think there could have been too many more updates that they could do without bringing in the EOC. And personally, I think the EOC was necessary. It allowed them to do so many more things, bring in new bosses because they can only make a boss so hard without having EOC in. Because with how it is, like how the combat is like it is in '07, you can't have some extremely hard boss because there's just you keep on poking it or hitting it, and then you use your special attack and you use your potions, and that's it. You can't really have too hard of a boss. You can't have an overpowering boss. But with EOC, you can have all these items that do different things, and you have these abilities. So I think it was necessary for what they wanted to bring out. So if '07 or RS3 and EOC never came out, I don't think that the content would be too much better, and that they wouldn't be coming out with all these things. Um, and along with that, I don't think that Jagex would be making more money either. Maybe a little more people would play the game, and maybe they would think of some cool update that would make the game thrive. I don't know, but from where it was going before EOC, I think it wouldn't be too far off from where it is today. So that's one thing. Also, it's interesting to see if they would. I can't remember if they had the Squeal of Fortune before EOC. I think they have. I forgot a shovel. Oh my gay. I forgot a fucking shovel. I'm so pissed right now. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk about the topic, so it doesn't really matter. Um, like things like the Squeal of Fortune and Solomon's Store. I don't even know if they still have the Solomon Store. I don't know these things, but I don't remember if they had these before EOC. And also bonds. I'm curious to see if they would have still brought those kind of things out before EOC, because I'm kind of bent on that the game would be not too different player-wise than it is today. But I could be completely wrong, and they could be making the same amount of money as before. I gotta pause. But yeah, I was saying that they might be making the same amount of money as before, or something like that. But, and they wouldn't even need these bonds. See, they only gain the bonds so they can make more money, obviously, because they need the money. RuneScape is not thriving, and it's not really get too popular now. Which is sad to say, like, even when people say RuneScape's dying, like, it makes it so you don't want to play the game. But I'm curious to think whether they would still have bonds and all these ways to make money if RS3 or RS07 never came out. Honestly, if '07 was huge when it first came out, but people rushed everything. People knew everything. People know what to do. People rushed to 85 Slayer so they could get a whip. It was insane. I don't remember. I don't know how long it took for the first whip to come out because people didn't really know that at 85 Slayer they could do that in the very beginning. But so that got it to be boring, and so RS07, I don't want to say it's dead, but there are only 14,000 people online right now, and that's not a lot of people. But again, I was just wondering like where RuneScape would be today if there was no RS07 or EOC, and if RuneScape would be dead by now and nobody would be playing it, or they'd be making more money because people loved it back in, let's say, I think 2010, 2011 is where my personal favorite time, a little bit like right before EOC was a great time for RuneScape for me. it had all these cool perks to it, but there wasn't any bullshit. But again, with all these updates they want to come out, they had to bring EOC, otherwise it just wouldn't have worked out. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Sorry I couldn't really get to the barrow strip. I forgot a shovel. But I'd like to see what you guys think, so let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like down below. Only takes like not even a second. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.